Let's keep that energy going for your next comic coming to stage. This is the diversity portion of the show. We have some estrogen walking up here on the stage. This next young lady has traveled all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina. That's right, the Queen City is in the house right here to entertain you. This is, I think, her third time performing here. We're always grateful to have her. Put your hands together for the funny, the one and only Miss Gayle Murray.
What's up, Odin? You feeling good? You feeling loosey-goosey? I want all the girls to go, woo! And I want all the guys to go, hmm. It's fun. It just gets you involved. Let's give it up for Karee. Putting all this on. He is a man that once told me that he has a tattoo of the solar system on his back, just in case he gets abducted by aliens and they can't find their way back to Earth. Just like the little girl in Waterworld, you know? Like the answer was here all along. All right, anybody else? Speaking of tattoos, anybody got any tattoos? What you got, sir? Anywhere else? It's...
Yeah, right here.
I'm wearing glasses. Ooh! Sir, we're not paying you tonight. Keep that thing in there. What about anybody over at the bar got tattoos? No? Straight edge over there? Is that the Mormons where they sit? I don't have any tattoos. First tattoo I'm gonna get is just gonna be my mom looking disappointed. Yeah. So what do I look like? I know what I look like. I look like Danny DeVito cosplaying as Matilda. Come to accept it. So yeah, I used to be a cook. Anybody else been in the food industry? Yeah. Give it up. I was never in a taco truck, but those guys in the taco truck are doing a great job. I wish they were here to hear my jokes, but they're too busy making dreams come true. So I used to be a cook. I was a cook for most of my 20s, and the back of house is what it's called. So being a cook is hard for the same reason being a woman in comedy is hard. You have to interact with a lot of men. And men don't always know how to address you in a professional setting. So, woo! It's called HR! So, we hired in this new cook, right? And I was like, hi, I'm Gayle, it's really nice to meet you. Because I'm from the Midwest, the customer service voice does not come off. Ever. I'm making love and I am just like, oh baby, please pound me harder. Mm-mm. Yeah. Bark at me. So we hired in this new cook and I was like, hi, I'm Gayle, it's really nice to meet you. And he just looks at me and says, yeah, nice to meet you too, baby. And I was like, sir, I find being called baby at work very offensive. You will call me daddy! He was like, I'm sorry, daddy. Kicked at the ground a little bit and I was like, that's right, baby. Get back to work. I'm the alpha. 5'3", I'm still the fucking alpha. Give it up for your bartenders tonight. That's a hard job. So I went from back of house to front of house. So I was like, let's get charming. That's what I've got under control. So I was a bartender during the day, and that is the hardest time to be a bartender because people are leaving 20% on a $4 tab. Like, wow, I really did my good deed today, 20%. Do you guys know how much 20% of $4 is?
$1.60.
No.
Are you serious?
I do. 80 cents. That was a bartender who said that. It is less than $1. You got a husky. I bet you got some money. I bet your husky's a CEO somewhere.
She was free.
She was free?
Yeah.
She's a free. What's her name?
Sky.
Sky? I've been looking at her.
Theo.
Oh. She's trying to motorboat you all. Someone like titties? Someone like I like titties too. If you're gonna tip me 80 cents, here's my point. If you're gonna tip me 80 cents, I might as well get on my knees. And you can pull the change out of your pocket and throw it in my mouth and I'll go, nom nom thank you so much. I love the taste of pennies. Thank you. Redefining the term money shot out here. What I'm trying to say is I'm unemployed. Just got some fake pee, and now we hope for the best. You know, it's a hard time out here. I've been spending a lot of time at home with the cockroaches. I've got some hard opinions on cockroaches. I don't like cockroaches because they think they're slick. I can say that in Spanish. No me gustan las cucarachas porque piensan que están suave. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Gracias. Okay. So I spent 4 months in Costa Rica. You're gonna know about it. It was just 4 months of going pasito, pasito, suave, suavecito, vamos pegando, poquito, poquito. Hey, 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 hey! I don't know if you guys know what they're doing in Latin America, but it's that. Spent a lot of time doing that. So yeah, I don't like cockroaches because they think they're slick. You see one and you're like, oh my god! And he just keeps running like, I don't know what she's screaming at, but it's not me. And it's the attitude that bothers me. It's the fucking attitude that bothers me. They think they're slick until it's time for them to die, and then they wait to come out when I'm having a really nice dinner party with all of my friends over, and that piece of shit just wanders out like, oh, I don't feel too good, but enjoy your party. Birdie's gonna have to come and sweep me up before everyone gets here. All right. I think that, because I'm unemployed, I might become a stripper. I guess we're not pro-stripper down here, yes. My stripper name is gonna be NPR, baby. That's right, I don't dance on poles, I discuss political polls. I do not accept tips, I accept donations. I'm not a sex worker, I am a sex volunteer. Instead of being aroused, you will be bored. NPR, baby. Oh. I'm gonna give her a tip because I feel bad. Sympathy stripper. That's me. So let's talk about the library. That's what I look like I work at, right? Yeah! Finally, something lines up. Anybody in here got a library card? Woo! So what do you guys need to get a library card? Oh, you see, I think they're a big group of liars. They didn't expect follow-up questions. Just because you have glasses doesn't mean you read, sir. What you need to get a library card is an ID and then 2 pieces of mail with your name and address on it. Because even when things are free, they have to be too expensive for homeless people. NPR, baby, strikes again. You're like, oh, I'm learning things and I'm a little aroused. You're welcome. So I have an idea for a dating app. It's gonna be a combination of Yelp and Tinder. We're gonna call it Yinder. So this is for all the ladies out here. Pretty much every time you match with a guy, you get to read reviews of other women that have fucked him. Yeah! See, only about 50% of you are clapping at that. You pretty boys with big dicks have been getting away with your shit long enough. Whoopee. So, I want to leave a 1-star review on your asses. I want to be swiping with a guy. I'm on my little app. This is my little phone, my little improv phone. And I'm like, this is Greg. He'll pay for all my drinks and pick me up, but he doesn't eat pussy. I should know that before I fucking show up. 3 stars. All right, I have another side hustle, I'm a liar. I've started nude modeling. And that's true, that's a true story. It's a lot of fun working for artists, except they're kind of picky. They won't let me wear my glasses. I thought from the neck down, that's what they meant, get naked from the neck down, but then I'm waiting there, and it's my first time, right? I'm really nervous. I never showed my tits for money yet. And I had my little robe on, and I had my little slip-on shoes, and I was wearing my glasses, and I was standing in the corner. And this old lady walks up to me, and she's just like, can you take off your glasses? And no one's ever asked me that before. Pretty much like if you're blowing a guy, he doesn't ask you to take off your glasses. So I wasn't, but I did it, because I like it when old ladies tell me what to do. So take my glasses off, right? And I'm in like this pose right here, naked. And we have a producer over here who's like, do we have any modifications for the model? And then this lady sitting in the back tries to point at where she wants me to look. Like she's trying to trick me. So I just yell, I can't fucking see. Can't do this to me. I'm a disabled worker right now. I do accept tips as well, if you'd like me to pose naked for you. I lied again. I have a day job. Fuck this. I'm not on the stand. It's called art. So I do have a day job, and the best part of my day job, I work in healthcare. Anybody else saving lives? Yeah, no, I'm not saving lives. I'm a fucking liar. I'm in like a weird niche part of healthcare. I'm in eyeballs. Because I've been telling people I'm in ophthalmology, and they're like, what's that? So I'm like, I do eyeballs. So I have this guy, the best part of my job is when there's a older black man who comes in between the ages of 50 and 70, and I get him in a really uncomfortable position, and he's all contorted. And I'm like, are you comfortable enough, sir? And he just goes, and I don't know what that means. All I know is that I like it. Like, how do I get him purring some more? I'm enjoying this greatly. And I am dating a black man who's about 15 years older than I am. And I was like, what does this mean? And he just goes, Fun stuff. All right. So I also struggle, I have conservative coworkers, and I'm learning how to bond with them. I'm learning how to bond with you guys. It's tricky, because I just am who I am, and that is an affront to them. So like, for example, I made some minestrone soup at home, right, and it was so good. And so I bring some of my homemade vegan minestrone to work, and I'm heating it up in the little break room in that little microwave. And my coworker comes in, and she's just like, what's that? And I was like, oh, it's called minestrone. It's an Italian soup from Italy. And she just looks at me and says, I don't know what that is. Are you not familiar with Italy? Are you not familiar with soup? I don't know what to say to her in that moment, but she got me real good, because she was doing a crawfish broil. And I was like, what's a crawfish broil? And she's like, you not heard of crawfish, you not heard of broiling. Southern girls got me good. 2.5, all right.
You could do it.
Thank you, oh my God. Other white girls are really there for you. Unless they're voting for Trump, then they're not. Oh no, shit, I've divided the room. I told myself, I'm like, guess what? I got 2.5 minutes of abortion jokes. You ready? Damn, okay. So my friend had this cat named Snacks. It's about a cat. It's a cat's abortion. It's not. I've never had an abortion like the other comedians here tonight. Just saying, we have that in common, fellas. But I know a cat that's had an abortion. Her name is Snacks. She's Snacks the cat. And my friend took her in to get her fixed, right? And the doctor was like, I can't fix your cat because your cat's a week pregnant. Ooh. So what do? He's like, you want to have some kittens, or do you want me to get the old ice cream scoop? Get in there. She's like, no, I want my cat to go to college. So then Snacks the cat had an abortion. Just like that. I realized it's easier to get an abortion in the United States as a cat than as a woman. Kind of disturbing, right? We don't have to deal with protesters, outside of a vet office, all kitten lives matter. I'll adopt your kittens. I don't have any kittens, but I'll yell at you about adopting yours. I'm a hero. Okay, I got one more joke for you. We're gonna do some. You guys want to do some audience participation? Yeah. All right, take off your clothes. This guy, I told you, you gotta charge money, sir, for them keeps. Right. Clap along. If you're impoverished and you know it, clap your hands. If you're impoverished and you know it, clap your hands. Because the rich man went to space. It's the end of the human race. If you're impoverished and you know it, clap your hands. If you're a rich person and you know it, clap your hands. Eat him! We are the majority, my proletariat brothers and sisters. We will seize the means of production. We will take the rich man, rip out his intestines, and howl at the moon! What do you say, comrades? Clap your hands. I'm Gayle Bryant.